Oh boy. I don't think I added the target. Let's see if it works. Is Twitch gonna have to suffer again? That would be terrible news. Yeah. Alright, fine. Looks like Twitch is gonna have to miss out again. And hopefully, if I play my cards correctly, I assume that everybody sees the current broadcast. Hopefully so. Let me just put this on a dock real quick. Okay. And more importantly, that everybody could hear me, just to be sure, correct? This won't take too long. All right. I think we're settled. Let's go ahead and get the music playing. Guys. Hey God. You gotta say it just once. And just once it will be said. What is going on? What is good in the hood? People of Brawlhalla. If you can't tell, I've been completely active this entire time. And everyone is talking to me like I'm inactive or something. That can't be happening, of course. So I had to deliver one last time. And hopefully it's in... Seemingly enough, it's in good shape. Let me just make sure that I have my timestamps on. Alright, including live chat, so it's the completely unfiltered part where everybody who I know and don't know get to speak to me. This is fantastic news. Now, people, if you would be so kind as to spread the word that I am currently live, that would be fantastic. Here's what's gonna happen. Oh, wait, actually. Maybe it's a slightly better choice if I were to promote the stream real fast, and then we start announcing what the rules are gonna be. It's just taking a minute because Twitch has a really hard time with being multi-broadcasted. It used to be against the terms of service. Now it's not. It's a whole thing. But that is no longer any of my business. So, I think we're fine. Now, have to announce to the update viewer that we are live. I heard a little birdie told me. Nah, a little digging told me that Friday's All was also on. And they're also reviewing the balance patch. Now, if I'm not mistaken, is that a thing? Like, is the tab open? I'm launching the game right now, I fear I haven't connected to the servers yet. Also, I was going to stream just a little bit earlier, hoping that I could get into some FFA. But alas, I've reached an impasse. And take a look at this, bro. So, if you can't tell, my game is translated because I just have so much swagger. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm going to read over this real quick. I'll translate for anybody who hasn't, you know, who hasn't been in the know. Are those XM5s? Of course they are. Of course they are. They were like $150. That really hurts, but I needed it. Without it, bro, the thing. Okay, I guess we can talk about the current term and experience real quick. This won't take too long. I promise I'll get to the game. So here's the issue. There's this thing, right? Where since the crowd is only slightly smaller than usual, but it's still large enough to where you can definitely hear very specific personalities when you're playing. So it becomes it's tough. Like, anybody who's at the front of the sea pretty much is very easy to hear, and more than half the time they're just yapping, bro. They're just like, wow, dude, he's getting destroyed. I mean, you know what I mean? There's a reason why they're the spectator, but the spectator is louder than my mind. So unfortunately, I am resorted to using ANC all the time for the rest of my life. Every time I'm at a LAN, I don't make the rules. Now, let's continue. Okay, right. A secure game. Help others. Oh my god. I can't even believe this is a thing, right? A code of conduct. Like, what could have possibly happened in the past couple months that I totally don't know about that have caused this issue? Well, it's more about the fact that it's like, while it is an E10 game, I'm more surprised that we've gotten up to this point. And by the way, for anybody asking, or for anybody wondering, from the way the broadcast is looking, I think it looks like I'm on stretched again. I'm playing on 1440 1080 black bars, and it has been a complete turnaround for my experience. Help other players feel safe and welcome while they play Brawlhalla. Informing about and reporting any toxic or illegal activity that there is. That I see, anyways. Sure. You know what? Sure. But you know what I mean? Like, dude. It's very alarming. I'll say that much. It's a lot. It's a lot to take in, truthfully, because if I thumbs down you in ranked, am I banned? No, they added that in the game for a reason. So you don't say anything more. Like, look, guys, VM is completely warranted. It's like, it's still like within the rules, bro. Because listen, like, top players are mean, bro. They're mean. If they get to slide with the wave of a hand because they taunted on you or something, it's disrespectful, but it's not like they want you dead. So obviously it's completely warranted, especially if thumbs downing is allowed in the game, if taunting is allowed in the game. If it was called taunts before emotes, you're chilling. No, Darwin and Wes is completely encouraged. It's completely encouraged. You're fine. Alright, clean game. In victory and in defeat, I'll be kind and respectful to communicate. Wait. When I communicate with others. Without without importance to to who they are, where they're from. I mean, when has that ever been an issue? Wait, you're actually right. If you're adding a code of conduct, aren't you technically paving the way for something a bit more, you know, violence inducing? It's like now they're just stating the rules very, very clearly to you. So it's like, okay, don't be stupid. Anyways, we're gonna add a bunch of like new thingamabobs. I think they're adding code of conduct for something else, because we already know what the rules are. All right, fair game. I'll allow it so that only my abilities are what help me win for me and my team. I guess my teammate, because we don't have like 3v3. At least not like that. Wait, is it a permanent game mode? Yeah, it is. I guess my team. 3v3 is a thing. To help the community. And also announce and report any cheats that I find. So this became a huge scandal in the last couple of months. Whether you guys know about it or not, bro, like, cheating is very, like, yo, people turn stupid. They think that people don't notice. It's actually incredible. I have seen people make like 0 millisecond inputs. There's currently the one that has been standing out the most, which also got cracked down on, is a dodge bot, which basically just makes every dodge perfect. Just if the hitbox almost comes in contact with the hurtbox, boom, spot dodge immediately, bro. It's awful. Now the player integrally is still gold, so it's not the hardest thing in the world. Yeah, I think voice chat is a stretch, but post game is definitely back. It is definitely back. Okay, that makes everything. And so far, we still can't connect to the servers. So remind me what the balance is looking like. Oh my god, what happened to my drip? It looks so ugly. Bro, the only reason why I have the Columbia avatar is only because I don't have the, what's it called? The Honduran one. I literally couldn't find it. And it's still not there. I know by integral, moral, and cultural representation of Colombian, but it'd be really nice if we had all of them. I don't know why I have to wait so long for it, bro. So, BMG, I guess anyone at the BMG office who's telling me, bro, can you just please, just add Honduras, bro. I'm begging. I'm begging. Are we back on Kaya? Dude, it might seem crazy what I'm about to say. The only advantage, or I guess the main advantage I want to talk about with stretched is like some inputs just feel shorter. Where it's like you can definitely tell you're closing the distance a bit more. It's like slightly exaggerated, so it's actually easier to hit targets sometimes. Like, let's assume you're on this part of the stage, right? As I play control for this example. It truthfully feels like you're closing the gap just a little bit more, just because since it's stretched, the distance is also just a bit higher. So it just feels like you have to be a bit more committed in order to actually either avoid a move or actually hit one. It's always been like the method for me anyways. It helps a lot. Like, it feels like you can close the distance. But it also tells you, like, okay, if you want to hit somebody, you got to get a little bit closer. Now, the only gripe that I have is that the targets do move faster. It's stretched, not native, so obviously a problem of its own. Okay, yeah, we gotta study Rupture, right? Is the release like out? Oh, huh. Okay, the Stingray was telling me. A little birdie was telling Stingray. A little demon was telling Stingray to play it. And yeah, that makes sense. Where else was I getting at with this? Oh right, I gotta announce it on my Twitter. Sorry about that, fellas. Taking a little walk. Alright. If you guys would be so kind as to give it some love. Some love. Here, take a look. Is the stream quality bad? Guys, help me out here. Oh boy, am I in trouble? Of course I'm in trouble. Oh god, it's 360p. Let me go ahead and change that with ease. Oh, I see it. Okay, give me 1 second. I will be right back. This won't take too long. Oh god. No, I think it gives you the same stream. Okay. Now it should be working. I don't like that this is taking a minute. Okay. Output scale resolution is 1920 by 1080. Base is 1920 by 1080. Now what? Nice! It's fixed! Ah! How satisfying! Oh, I can just... If you can't tell, in its own sense, I haven't streamed for a while. It is very nice to hear from all of you again. It's actually very nice to hear that I still have an audience. I fell off, man. It's been a long 4 years. So, I hope that this next piece of content satisfies all of you. And hopefully, hopefully it's a good stream. I'm thinking about... Oh yeah, I forgot to mention to you guys what the plan was. So, I'm gonna finish up maybe like one video. Maybe I'll do like a really long guide or something. Because I do have to do an advanced movement one. After I shortcutted most of my inputs. Like I really... I learned the forward dash empty hop. It's the hardest thing in the world, but it's like still... Now it's optimized. Now I actually really know how to do this. Anyways, let's oh, there we go. God, why is it? Okay. Let's look at this Rapture fella. Already. This is hard, bro. This character is actually hard. What are the stances looking like? Okay, in what world would he go? 7, 5, 4, 5. I don't know what the patch notes are looking like yet. To be fair, that's why everybody else is waiting. So, oh boy. I'm just as curious as you guys are. You know what I mean? To what do I owe the honor, Flower Brawlhalla? Wait, is it Flower Versus or Flower Brawlhalla? I forget. Yeah, Flower Brawlhalla. Okay, just making sure that I'm on the right track. Okay. Anyways, before I was rudely interrupted by myself. Okay. If they're coming out with a 2-dex character and they exclusively said that they're going to make changes around dex and speed, then something about this is telling me that this character might actually be bad. However, one can never judge too early. It's 2 decks. People kind of pray for these stats after all. Defense stance honestly seems like the wave. Bro, okay. By the way, for this next balance patch, I am seriously asking BMG to not put up please don't keep the damage on Katars. If I find out that it's not touched, then yo, somebody's just gonna have to pass away, bro. Like, I will put a spell on you. Whoever it is. It's not TWK. He has a team. Alright. Let's continue with the stats. I mean, the thing is that this is not far from bad. Like, it's still not good, but theoretically, you could definitely make this work. So I would do it. But for now, let's just stay base. But I guess the best stance here is definitely speed. So they really optimized this character somehow. So beefy. Well, these skins are so metal, bro. You know, okay, one small detail that I've had with these new characters is that some of their color swaps always look so much more alternative than the rest. Like, it takes a while before people find something like really cool. For now, let's just stick to default. See what the word is. Alright. Sorry, a little warm up. Never hurt anyone. So, okay, guys, before I do anything, what's the verdict? Like, how broken is this character, and what should I be looking out for the most? If you were to put your finger on it. Actually, give me a sig. Give me the most broken sig on the kit. Please? Thanks. And then I'll just continue to judge from there. I think that's the most appropriate approach. Okay, I made my verdict. Okay. Dash impulse is good. No! Initial hitbox is disgusting. Well, okay, more importantly, I'm just seeing this now. Yo! Okay. First of its kind? What is that? The herb box is bigger. We haven't had one of these since the Yumiko Bow Scythe exchange. I guess the patch where they actually shortened down the hitbox or the herb box to actually match the soul, the wisp. Now, I guess I have another question because this is making less sense the more I look at it. What's up with that number? Does it tell you how far you're progressing in damage? Well, no. It doesn't tell you how many frames it is. Guys, enlighten me. I don't know what I'm looking at. Force? Okay, I see. Huh. Okay, I guess they updated it. That's nice. Yeah, I don't need this jump feature, LMAO. Oh my god, that's disgusting, bro. The best part? Lance is already vertical on its own. Yeah, okay, this makes sense. I guess it does. It is force. Okay, that's appropriate, I guess. But dude, I'm currently completely shocked. They have hurtbox ups. I have never seen this before. We've only had shrinks, but we've never had anything like this. I wonder if my controller thing is still working. Let's see. Okay, it is. Nice. I think it's broadcasted. What? Oh no! Near stacked punish option for Lance. Where did they go so wrong? Okay. From what I can tell, this is just very... I wonder if this is worth going for so much for, right? I mean, it's obviously a lot of frame data. You can kind of tell, right? So, okay, pretty much to keep it very simple, if you miss this aerial, you're pretty much punished every time. Now, normally I would hit that. So let's try it again. Oh, hang on. No, I want to make a good example, but I don't think it's possible because I suck. What? Ad! No! This can't be happening to me. What? I thought I had it disabled. Oh, that's why it's most replayed. Nice. Anyways, before I was rudely interrupted by myself, let's try this one more time. Let's try this one more time. Okay, immediately, from what I can tell, this also means that this is a very difficult hitbox to throw out, because this is also pretty high startup, to be fair. And I'm also avoiding Axe Stare of all things. Oh, actually, small coaching tip while we're still here. If you ever want to avoid an aerial, you gotta make a full jump sometimes. Especially if you're near stacked most of the time. So it'd be like this. But only against landing aerials, obviously. You can still swing earlier, but depends on your read. Anyways, this hits, right? How much force could this possibly be delivering for it to be worth? However much it's however much startup I'm in. Like, this is a lot. It doesn't even have any variations. It's just not... It's not fantastic. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. Another 20XX character. And guess what, bro? All the console monkeys are gonna be playing it. It's... You know what? You know what? Fine. Just put the... You know what? Just put the weapon on the map, man. I guess it's somewhat justified, but I don't know what I'm pogging so much for. You can still jump, but this is like you're punished by most light attacks, to be fair. So all you have to do is not miss it. Now, is this worth going for? I don't know. Maybe there's like maybe there's technology that I'm missing. That has to be worth something. Okay, so for anybody who's trying to figure out what I'm doing right now, it's pretty much you dash at the corner, and then you can either go against the wall or you ground cancel with down reverse desig, and you pretty much just cancel into either staying against the wall, like with the touch right here, or you can go away and you could just drift lower. I think that's the meta. Hang on, let me try it again. Yeah, like that. Okay. And then if you change your mind, you can just input away. Okay, cool. It's a slightly tight input. And unfortunately, I think I go against the wall no matter what. So, unfortunately, no mix-ups there. But I guess there is another variation? Maybe I gotta, like, empty hop and then go for the desig. But, let me try it. You still... Bro, yeah, you go forward a lot against your wall, but that's like the only like meta play that I'd see on the desig, I guess, right? Can you steer both ways? Yeah, you can. Well, not anything crazy though. You'd still be stationary. You like for this, you're pretty much like it would be aiming. It's literally just aiming in game. Okay. The initial hitbox is so disgusting though. Like, I could see this causing a problem later. And I guess this next hitbox it's generous. But I wonder what that's for, right? Because guitars already exist in 2s. Like, there's no way this character doesn't get represented somehow. Okay, side sig. That is really easy to go. Ah! No, bro! No! No! No, anything but. Oh my god. Now, okay, again, this is it's so confusing how they're actually going for very accurate hitbox details for this one. To be fair, it would be weird if they didn't do it this way, but... You know, that's a lot, bro. What does the initial hitbox even look like for that? Like, okay, if I were to measure. Oh my god, oh, no. I'm telling you guys now that this is a problem. This is well over half stage, bro. Like, right around here, I could hit this guy. Ah! No. Guys, I don't do this to exaggerate, but it's obviously an issue. And not to mention that it's already GCable. I mean, to be fair, it's a lot of startup, you know? Like, they didn't go through this without very serious, like, consideration for the startup. However, that's a lot, bro. Like, you sure you want to get... Oh my god, are you sure you want to give him that? No! Bro, this space isn't yours, bro! This space is not yours! Nothing on this stage is yours, bro. Give up. Go try flat. You're not winning. You're not winning on Rupture on a flat. This initial hitbox is nasty. Side sig is just a tie-in of its own. Thankfully, it is not stacked. The initial hitbox technically says that it's stacked, but this launches too forward. Like, I guess it doesn't count. And the raw version just goes far, bro. Like, you're actually a threat right here. It's ridiculous. by technicality, you actually have a better chance of getting gimps down on this character as well. Again, dude. Remember that this is 10 strength that we're talking about. That's about to go on the field. And by the way, their worst stat is Dex. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think you win, bro. Maybe 3/4 of the stage. Let me, guys, I'm not frustrated at all. Is it a disease though? Yes. Like, you could just see this cause a problem later. It's bound, right? Like, they're actually bringing up a meta character. Now, what I'm wondering is how, I guess, this affects Sue's meta, because Lance is definitely going to be a thing. I mean, Lance is just coming back in ones, but we already knew it's been a staple in the game space for a while. Like, I swear I've seen, like, it's only... Oh, hang on. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's only been Lance. Like, we've had so many Lances recently. However, the scale is only going to get higher. It's like it's a noob killer weapon. The same thing probably goes for gauntlets, but are you sure? You know what I mean? Character's chopped, bro. Sorry. Okay, so 3/4 of the stage, right? Oh my god, bro. Like, do you see what I mean? You don't just react to this, bro. Like, it's just cooked. I think my game crashed. Hang on, guys. I gotta restart my game. I'm so broken, it broke my game. What can I even do? I tried multi-broadcasting for Twitch today, by the way, but no dice. Okay, there it is again. Can you stop that? Like, what is up with you, bro? Just stay back on the goated podium. What's so hard to understand? Oh, that's why. It's because we connected to the servers. Oh my god, the servers are up. Hang on. Fellas. You know what this means. The patch is out! So, we will achieve victory very soon. Well, actually, we will be seeing if we achieve victory or not. Even though I'm fairly confident that everything that I would possibly want touched on this game is definitely not adjusted right now. Wait. Okay, so nothing about the balance patch just yet. How long do I have to wait for the actual article to drop? Because it's not out yet. Guys, help me out. Should I go play ranked or something? Also, yeah, again, I tried Twitch, but no dice. .02. Yeah, nothing news-wise on the on brawlhalla.com just yet. How much longer do I have to wait? But we should be getting a balance patch. We should be. Oh right, hang on. Let me check Brawlhalla's Twitter. This won't take too long, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Where is it, bro? They said that this next patch was going to be 1600 words or something. Guys, help me out here. Now it's just gone. Ugh. Alright. Okay, so it says, okay, I knew I wasn't tripping. So it says, Brawlhalla's 10.02 patch notes have over 1600 words about balance. In all quote, in all caps. Is that today or am I tripping? Okay, it should be out. Maybe it needs to be announced or something. Okay, so cool. The servers are back. I guess we could play some ranked ones while I wait. Huh? What do we think? About the Ember pick? I mean, it's there, but Spear is... Okay, small revision about balance. I have come to the conclusion that Spear might be top 3. Sorry, not sorry. Hopefully other folks are down to play. I know it's a bit early in the morning, but help me out here, pretty please. Ah! How are you not flagged for that? Sure. You know what? Good luck, have fun. Oh! It's applied, by the way. Oh, I completely forgot about the guitar 6. I don't know what to expect here. Oopsies. Let me go get those revives before we play a little bit more. But after, then sure. Sorry, bro. This is my warm-up game. I need this. I forgot what the trajectory was. I'm so old. What did I hit this creature with? Ah, that seems appropriate. Am I in trouble? Guys, what will this creature now be saying? Oh god, am I in trouble? I feel so bad for this guy. Oh god, the poor creature. Okay, hang on. Just work with me. Let's look over the guitar SIGs because I was so fascinated by the Lance ones. I'm surprised nobody stopped me. Yeah, he said it. He said it was that's Valhalla. Close. It's actually top 3. Well, I guess not anymore, technically. Okay, thank goodness. That has to be an issue of its own, though, right? Okay, at least it's more like a call-out than anything, but this is such a generous SIG to put on a character. Yeah, the only problem with stretched or I guess black bars, which is what I'm playing on right now. I played on stretch during the later half of my career. But pretty much what this is looking like is, again, an issue waiting to be had, because this is instant. Wait, hang on. So you're telling me that this is 2 decks? Guys, come on. Come on. We're missing it all, bro. I'm not saying it's supposed to have light attack SIGs, you donut. I'm saying that it's supposed to have heavy SIGs. Why is this instant? No, bro! Again, just a problem waiting to happen. Whatever, they do it. Alright, side sig, hit me. Okay. Initial hitbox. Hit me. Okay. Okay. We're reaching Lucian Qatar's, and it's very obvious. Very obvious. Hilariously, it's better. But if it has two variations, then what's the back one? Now I'm curious. Okay, it doesn't have adjustments or anything at the front, but if you were to miss it. No! Not another ad! That's awful! That's awful for me! Okay, there we go. I can't even test it. This is really hard to hit. Well, it's too easy to hit. Why is the side stick so crazy? Well, okay, let's see if it actually has a hitbox. Let me... Go on, go on. Okay, it does. Okay, so it hits from behind for fun. And it's killing at 130. That's actually worth going for. That is actually worth going for. Yeah, you can. It's a two-parter. So it's like wherever Qatar Sidelight is hitting, side sig is, except it is a lot more, it's marginally more generous, so it's like from the same position. Yeah. The initial hitbox is a little under half, and then by the time the animation is complete, it's half. And oh my god, yo, I don't think you guys get it, but off stage especially just looks like an issue and a half, bro. Like Stingray could play this and actually win a tournament. But that's if he stops locking in the character that's like 5 years old, bro. Get on meta. Okay, hit me. What's the D-Sig? Okay, the most convenient one so far. I can tell that this is activation. Wait a minute. So the hitbox just is. Yo. Where's the weakness? Where's the weakness? Ugh. Okay. It's 140 damage. Guys, give me a sec. Yo, okay, I get it, bro. Lady Vera didn't slap as much as everybody anticipated. But you know, that doesn't mean give them this, bro. This kit is ridiculous. Oh my god. Like, I don't think you guys get it, bro. There's nothing about this so far that has told me, okay, there's actually a weak point on this character. Or something that actually relates to the decks. Everything is... Bro. Please. Like some recovery time. Recovery time would be splendid, bro. Oh, actually, I do want to note what Lance Ensig was looking like on Miss, but... You know what? I can live with this. It actually feels like a very marginal punish, and this hitbox is obviously huge. You're not missing this target after he swings. So it's like as long as your side zig doesn't like push you up or anything, you won't fall into this by accident. I can live with this. This is also, I guess this is a lot of recovery. This is also way too much recovery. Like, okay, bro, I get it. That's the only sleeper one, I guess. I can work with these actually. Now this can't stay. This definitely cannot stay. You can also tell that it's like one of those things where it's like they're gonna use it for any offstage shenanigans, and when it connects, it's just going to kill you, bro. Because it's only done in offstage interactions. Ignore the interaction I just had there. Where is it? What's his name again? Rupture? Yo, guys, actually. Oh god, what elo am I in? Bro, he went for a side sig and then he went for another. What's he do here? Okay, but he just dodges that perfectly? Nice. It actually is a testament, though, to how much I've grown as a player to overcome this obstacle. Because, dude, what? Like, what is... I don't want to say diamond is easy or anything, but... Dude, what is happening? Like, I used to fiend over elo, bro. I just used to be buns. I'm actually about to lose the stock to this, bro. Oh no, he's randomizing his dodge habits, bro. I actually lost the stock to this, bro. Bro, I wonder how satisfying it must feel to play this way. At a certain elo. Like, are you hitting this all the time? Like, you're just like hitting absolute zingers, just side six over and over and over. Isn't that like plat too? You want to buy a legend to 1v1? Give me, bro, give me a character. Or actually give me like a main weapon. I'm sure you at least have fun with one, right? That's what we're waiting for. Flower. The balance patch should be dropping today, or the balance note should be dropping today. But it said that this is the patch. Like, this is the exact patch. Wait, I just realized. Do console players get to join guilds? I forget if it's crossplay now or not. Hmm. That's what we're doing. He just starts immediately with the actually broken one. Oh, there we go. I almost thought I was gonna lose that direction. That was awful. What? What is he doing to me? Oh, I have enough skill to punish the signature, I think. What's he hitting? Guys, I'm only locked because I have zero clue what I'm fighting against right now. Like, this is probably the best time to do it. What is happening? And I'm just dead. Mind you, this is probably damage scaled Katars that I'm fighting, and I have no idea. Alright. What's your last valiant effort before I destroy you? Alright, close enough, GG's. Bro, honestly, like, most of the community is mostly within, like, the plat gold range. I wonder if I'm actually fighting, like sleeper celebrities, you know what I mean? Is the new map pool real? Oh! Did something change? Hang on. Work with me here. Well, I'm pretty confident nothing changed here, but if I'm not tripping, did the notes drop? You saw something on Twitter? Alright, actually, now's probably a good chance to actually check out the Twitter, because, you know, it could be anything right now. Dude, can you... any chance you could send me the tweet direct messages style? Flower, I have no idea where this came from. Oh, it's in tournament 2v2. Okay, let's see what changed. Let's see what changed. I actually want to know. Ah! 2 of them? What? Okay, so Jikoku was... Okay, to be fair, this map was definitely gonna drop, but in 2s is crazy. This is small, bro. So it's just part of the map pool. You know what? You know what? I can work with this. I can work with this. Should I take Brawlhalla serious if you're good enough? I like this. I like this. I like this. If you don't like this, you're weird, to be honest. But very scared to see what happens next, because this is also like very egg drop centric map. And it's, oh my god, we haven't had a reset map in so long since Demon Island. Like, I don't remember the longest time where people like actually rotated for little interactions like these. So you know what? I'm actually glad that they added a flat with the that's also pillarless. I honestly want to see where this goes. That this is definitely a 1v1 map, so I have no idea where this is coming from. I wouldn't say it's an irrational decision, but I'm also struggling to understand why it's not also in ones. Turn on test features in Snapchat. Hi, Sekus. The Venezuelan Viper. Okay, I guess we'll have both, right? So we'll have experimental features on, and then we'll check out Jikoku. Well, there's actually nothing to check out here. I think we're... Guys, okay, I knew there was a reason why people were asking me this since yesterday. Let's really break this down. Salutations, Riwi. Ah, Gosu. Wait, all the goats are joining the chats. Nothing short of spectacular. We still talk about you, small bro even. Okay, Flower, I know I'm not tripping, right? This map is huge. Okay, yeah. What is that, bro? Yo! Oh my god! Why does that take so long? Yo, this is the nastiest possible 1v1 map of all time, bro. Like, this is definitely graduating somehow in some scale on 1v1. But this is confusing me. Guys, one more time. And I'm on 7 speed. 1, 2... I've never seen that before. It's never taken longer than 2 seconds to go from one place in the map to the other. Wait, it's also pillarless, right? 2, 3... Dude. Is this even worth it? Like, you lose every time you do this. Unless you're on, like, 9 speed. Not... So stupid, bro. Competing in winters is still, it's icky. It's a currently thought out process at the moment. Alright, work with me, people. Oh! Oh! He can't... Bro, I know a couple of reset demons that are dying over this right now. Okay, the only way that they're gonna sell this, that they're gonna sell a fake, is if they dash forward, empty hop, and then dash forward again. But I don't know if everybody has the mechanical skill to do so. Respectfully. Yeah, the bottom kill zones are also just like a disease of their own. I have no idea if you guys are paying attention to what I'm saying right now. But, like, for this to really work, you would have to... Yeah, it would be like, you dash jump, and then you backdash in front of them to sell a fake. But it's way easier than just boom, boom, boom. Just... Oh my god, you have no idea how much easier this makes things. And check the kill area. How bad is it? Ah! What? I died instantly! Yo, I thought I was gonna be in the telescope for just a little bit longer. Ah! How? So this just follows through. Guys, you're fighting you guys are fighting gauntlet players in 2s. What is the point? Are you serious? I swear, nobody, bro, you can't find this fun. You're fighting gauntlet players all the time. Like, what are the chances you just die immediately here? They just tripled. We got rid of demon islands. You guys could just evaporate after 2 interactions on gauntlets, by the way. If somebody double dares you on Katars or something, let's say you're fighting Glitchabout, he just catches you in the wrong place at the wrong time. He hits you with the ground pounds, he reads you one more time. Just one more, right? He doesn't need anything else to finish you off, bro. So he just... Diana NC kills at 40 confirmed? I mean, shoot. I believe you, bro. It's either... Okay, these changes are splendid, but... Yo, this is a lot, bro. Now, I also understand that this is a flat. Okay, at least this feels... It feels roughly the same. It definitely doesn't feel as spammy as before. Oh, the interaction takes such more... It takes so much more time. Yeah, actually, I have no idea how grateful I am for this. I guess I can give you something else for scale, because, like, if you've ever fought Balloon in his prime, bro, in other words, New Dash Balloon, then you know exactly how frustrating this used to be. Because he was playing like this. He was playing like this for a while, but the only reason why it didn't cause so many problems is because he was just... just... Oh my god, this guy's selling fakes all the time, bro. It takes him forever, by the way. And then, whenever he hits you, it's just the biggest zinger in the game, bro. VV Blaster side sig. I couldn't stand it. Like, you guys don't understand, bro. Hang on. Okay, so the side kill box is also... Dude, I know I'm not the only one. Hang on. Maybe I'm tripping, or the camera is just making me trip out, but... That can't be similar, right? That can't be similar. That can't be similar. And I guess while we're here, 0, 1, dude, that's fraction in like a third, bro. Like, whatever. Okay. Oh! That is so much bigger, bro. Pause. Pause. Hang on. Are you sure? Are you sure you want this map? It's actually crazy. That's a crazy difference. Yeah, Marky Moo did the same. The only reason why I didn't complain about it as much is because Mordex is my favorite matchup. Okay, so I'm not tripping. The ceiling is super high. I guess they want to experiment more with KO methodism. I guess per map. Okay, I wasn't tripping. I wasn't tripping. Also, fellas, if you like the stream, chances are that other people will tune in. So if you would be so kind as to press it, that would be splendid, bro. Now, continuing. I didn't revise Shijigoku, or however it is that you say it, even remotely as well as this one, because this one took me away by surprise instantly. Like that. Oh, actually, while we're here, I wonder how much... Alright, I put it back on default. I think I just turned on the effect details, right? Okay, gotcha. That is sick. But I wonder. Yeah, I was trying to figure out like how much visual clutter also comes in this game, because let's also remember that the other map is just very high in contrast. Like it's a very saturated map, bro. Look at that! It sticks out from the map selection. Okay, map designers definitely chose this carefully because it was looking a lot worse in the map select screen. Visually, I guess you can see enough. Like, you gotta understand, in top level play, everybody's wearing some super edgy fit. Me as well, right? How do you not overcalculate in 2400 EU? Keep your diagnosis as flat as possible. So it's like, if you're hitting people, then you're fine. If you're not, then figure it out. If you figured it out, then don't change it until something else happens. Until then, it's kind of like prep time. Like, once you're at the top, it's only prep time against certain people. Maybe it depends on the camera, because I am on close, obviously. Like, I'm in proximity, and the stage is completely closing out this background right here. So maybe I won't have as big of a problem with it, but I wonder what it's looking like for action, right? Okay. It's not that bad, but it is wide, and it's pretty high in saturation. Not very high, not like the worst thing in the world. Not, you wouldn't notice it, but okay, never mind. Characters could definitely blend into this, but they added these bushes, and from what I can tell, they also lowered the saturation there, so they're kind of avoiding it before it starts. Visually, just potentially problematic. And these kill boxes are, I think they're chill. Oh, kind of wrong. It's only slightly shorter on the sides. And the ceiling is, It reminds me of Demon Island, right? Just another flat, to be honest. Could Batman with BCX with prep time? I don't think anything could prepare him for Rupture. You think your spear guide is from last year still relevant to the current spear, or a bit outdated? I'm sure it's still in fashion. As long as spear nair isn't shaved anymore, then I think it's fine. The servers are up, but the patch has not been announced, which is bugging me out, because it said that this patch was the one with the 1600 word patch notes. So we're gonna revise it very soon. In order to get to that point, I guess we gotta wait. Yeah, here. Brawlhalla's 10.2 patch notes have over 1600 words about balance. Cool. Let's go to the main menu. Oh, you misinputting. Oh, oopsie. Did it again. There we go. Yeah, 10.02. The servers are up, but I have no idea what's up with that. Spear Force nerfs? It's time! It's time to kill it 200 like the rest of them. Oh, yeah. Wait. Guys, okay, this won't take too long for me to show you. But bro, just look at this. Just look at this. How can I capture my display? Okay, whatever. Here. I just clicked! What?! What could possibly be structured that is going on right now, bro? I need to know. Please, BMG bless me, I'm begging you. Because if not, then it'll be kind of a boring stream. This is a think piece. This is a think piece. This is an organized stream event. Like, this has to happen. I'm not berating BMG, but it'd be really nice if they brought the patch notes with the update. Come on, help me out here. Okay, so 1600 words of balance. Okay, and this is my honest, genuine evaluation. What are the chances that they just... It's not that they messed it up so bad, but they truthfully just couldn't... Like, they might have missed something. They missed something. Or they adjusted or over-exaggerated something. And now they just don't know. Whatever, I'm playing ranked ones until it's up. Oh wait, I'm on action. Okay, there we go. Still writing it. No! PMG Sandwich, bless us, I beg, I beg, I beg. He's kind of messing with you, crazy style right now, bro. What is that? Wait. What? He's ready! What? I got the reversal! Yes! This opportunity will not go wasted. No! I'm dead. Oh, I'm good. Oh, I'm still good. I'm still good. Oh. Yes! Yeah! Se ha desconectado. Yes! Free gratis! Give me that, bro! He was playing really good. I can't have that happen. I would have gotten floored by this guy. Can we die now? Oh, I'm gonna lose this. I'm gonna lose to the bot. It's cooked. Does having stretch give an advantage? It's mostly guys. It's still placebo, not placebo, but it's all still preference, truthfully. So take that as you will. But for me, it feels better to play. So that's all I'm asking for whenever I go stretched. Three numbers on screen. I know exactly what you're talking about. You know, there's a fighting battle royale. I think it's called like Knocker of Blade Points. All right, next we got Real Boy. Whoa, splendid punish back there, bro. Okay, splendid. We got our foot in the door. And then I remember that this guy's playing Scarlet and I definitely shouldn't be trying as hard as I am. However, Scarlet is sleeper. You guys just don't know it yet. Oh my god. Yo, you know what? I can't lie, bro. Plats have like jump scare gameplay, bro. They always go for something that I'm not looking for and I just get destroyed. Like that. I actually almost got hit by that. No! I'm good. I'm good. Ah, oh, okay. Fine. Fine. You take that. Wait, mechanical expertise. Did you see that GC? And I snapped it to the ground because it's a dash. It's a ground cancel delight instead. I'm so splendid, bro. Someone should euthanize me. What do I even go for? Like, oh my god, these people have zero drift, bro. It makes me like trip out. Yes! Splendid! Oh, dude, they leave instantly. What is up with that? Yes! My goat! My goat is here! He's here! So we drop the notes right now? You guys were gonna drop them anyway! However, yeah, if you're waiting on a crash, that's completely different, bro. Get that taken care of. But after then, obviously, because I need content. I fuel off of this. This is a streamed event. People should be watching and witnessing live as I break it down for them. Work with me here. Anyways, get the crash fixed and then put it up. I have like how many more matches? Okay, I have like 6 more matches to go. By those 6 matches finishing, which should be about 20 minutes, maybe 2 if it gets really bad, because I'm still somewhere in like plat 3. Then it should be time. And I'm not playing Rupture. I'm only playing against them. Oh god, I just realized the camera's up. Sorry about that, fellas. Oh, and it's not working. Oh, work with me. Oh, hang on. Okay. This is fantastic news. Actually, more importantly, I wonder... Oh my god. Oh, by the way, if you guys can't tell from whatever's going on in my background, those are a couple of badges that my mom wanted to put up. I didn't want to decorate or anything, I just wanted it like a white padded room, but alas, beggars can't be choosers. I got a room, so I have that. Okay. Okay. Remind me not to freak out too much, so I don't like start shaking everything around. Up! Yes! 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 You're blessing me! Diff! Diff, you're my goat! Diff, you are my goat! Hang on, I'm pinning you. Boom! Boom! Okay. People, ladies and gentlemen of the Brawlhalla community, I am proud to announce that I will be revising these patch notes with ease. With ease. This is taking so long to adjust. Okay. Let's get everything situated. Okay. The display capture says that it is currently a square. Let's take a look. Okay. Let me see if I could capture a specific window. That would be nice. Browser capture? No. Okay, so let's put this down. Oh, that's why. Okay, let me change this up real quick. Oh yeah, it's a square monitor. Sorry guys. Okay, but help me out here. Do you guys see this, or is it a bit wonky? Like, let me put this right around here in the center. Actually, let me enlarge it because I know it's okay, and just to be clear, we all see this. Like, this is what it looks like in the center, right? Like, it just says page not found. As far as we know, that page doesn't exist. Let me check the live. Bro, guys, come on! You gotta stop blessing me crazy style. This is splendid. Guys, okay, fine. If you guys want to promote me at any point, I understand if you wouldn't. Content is supposed to be my strong suit, so I can't help but like feel apologetic. I can't help but feel sorry, essentially. I feel like I'm supposed to be working a bit harder. Now, okay, from what I can tell, and after checking stream, obviously this is up and it's working and it's functioning, and it's let's just reload the page. Okay. Okay. Oh, I mustn't spoil it. Oh my god. Yo, the way I'm behaving right now, I'm absolutely ravenous. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is fantastic news. Okay, New Legend Rupture. Reviewed the SIG just now. I don't like how fast Guitar and SIG is, but other than that, I think it's chill. It's just Landside SIG is huge. Landside SIG picks up grounded. Obviously, very meta character. Which about is gonna have a Terrantus. That's about as much as I know. In ones, Stinger is gonna play that character, and it's pretty much guaranteed. Okay. 3v3 Brawl Ball. I heard that there was another tournament that was coming out with this game mode. Unless I didn't check the queue correctly. Oh boy. Okay. I wish I had like a way to put this window a bit like more like, okay, let me, where the, okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. Also, thank you, Brawlhalla, for making Katars more aggressive. Guys, what did you do? Okay. Adjusting time to hit. Alright. Yeah, I will. Just a sec. I want to make sure that everything's in the right place. Okay. Adjusting time to hit on Katars and SIG. Alright, I'm assuming that it's starting to set in. Okay, so the snap backdash feature, as I mentioned before, like truthfully just now, is a very big change. Honestly, if it graduated, that would probably be huge for the reset Richards that we currently got going on at 2000. Like, there's at least gotta be one guy in the top 10 in the ranked queue who is spamming dash to no avail on a 7 strength plus character that just happens to have 4 defense. Like, I don't know, Raptor or Fade or something. And I just get taken by surprise. What the backdash has pretty much forced people to do is, instead of just going in for fakes all the time with it actually having a huge success rate, what folks are doing nowadays is just like, alright, I guess what people have to do instead of going for the dash reset is they forward dash, they go for a commitment, and then they have to go for an empty hop. So let me see if I could show you guys real quick. I think I wasn't sure if Brawlhalla was here while I was looking at this. Speaking of, I guess for the sake of the new maps, because I was freaking out. Yeah, just take a gander here. Like this right here. Instead of selling a fake by the traditional method, which is forward, 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 forward. Instead, you pretty much just dash forward, you empty hop, and then you dash forward again. But that actually takes a while. It's also way easier to see. Like, that, bro, you have no idea. That takes so much more time, which is a good thing, because movement was supposed to be committal for the jump. So balance-wise, we're already in the right direction. I think it's one of the healthier changes more than adjusting the dash jump itself through other methods, which I heard was like having speed influence. You see what I mean? Like, this is a lot. Like, you fighting this in tournament, it's like the only way you get around to it is if you start mocking it. That was like the strat that I used to do, but now it doesn't really have to exist. You can still stay planted on the ground. Now it's just a matter of if you're reading a commitment or a fake, which is nice, at the very least. Impala, oh, what's going on in OBS? Oh, right. Oh, hang on. Let's try this again. So, this, no fun. This is fake Sentry. Balloon Boy is the reset Richard of all time. Marky Moo's the same, but I don't complain about it because I actually like fighting Mordex. It's a bit different for me. And then it's here. So this is way easier. Obviously significantly more uncomfortable. But it's also nice to know that if I forward dash here and try and sell a fake, I am immediately in a position to empty hop. Like, this works fine. Forward dash empty hop is also still unaffected, which is nice. So in order for me to commit here, I would just have to go for the empty hop first. It's still fast and it doesn't feel overwhelming, which is nice. Approaching is still fast and swag. Running away is now weak and lame. Yes! You get it. Brawlhalla, you understand me. To no avail. Okay, let's continue with the balance patch before I lose my marbles. Okay. So, Rupture, from what I could tell, was just... It's a meta. It's just a meta pick waiting to be seen, right? The camera's looking at me, right? Okay. The Brawl Ball Q, of course. Experimental Q. Okay, so the experimental Q. I mean, isn't it technically available right now? Because, I mean, the backdash thing is like right there. Yeah, so dodge exhaustion was a really tough one. I couldn't endorse it. And something about it was just like a bit... It's just uncomfortable. It just looks uncomfortable. Spirit Highlight Empty Hop. Anything to avoid actually reading the balance patch, even though they promoted me. Bro, this won't take too long, I promise. Okay, yeah, sure. So, I forget what it's looking like for Spirit Highlight. Okay, so a little bit over half stage, or maybe a little under half stage for Spirit Highlight. So it would be, oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not used to how much slower it is, but yeah, that's what the gap is now. That is crazy. Like you would just tell if you're a top player, but if you're a new player, you'd still be able to tell. Like maybe you're not facing this as often, but there's like so many dash demons. Like they're pretty much, their power has reduced significantly. So I'm happy. All right, let's continue. Okay. Does Bro do coaching? I used to. I could get back into it. Valentine's 26. Okay. I don't want to say too much, but the best Kai skin, the tournament winning Kai skin, tournament winning. I have won. I have won on the setup. I know you all know exactly what it looks like, so I'm expecting all of you to tap in. All of you, okay? Make sure you get the banger, bro. The banger Kai skin. There's literally nothing on this earth quite like it. Anyways, before I was rudely interrupted by myself, there's also the Bryn skin. I think the Bryn skin on the Valentine's event also has the best spear skin that has dropped in a very, very long time. So don't take it from me, but if you really want to express your competitive liberties, then by all means. Okay. Chat, back on the right. So, oh, okay, balance. I wasn't even looking with my eyes. This patch includes adjustments to weapons and legends that provide more freedom of use on key attacks for underrepresented picks. Okay. Yeah, I think it's the I forget what is it? Red Rose Kai or something? Yeah, of course. The Tournament Impala skin, I think. Alright, anyways. So I hope that this is put up to fruition because it's telling me underrepresented picks. If it means underrepresented, then it's like super sleeper? Like how sleeper are we talking? Like 16 characters that just never made on the map, like Sentinel or something? Or like something that's like characters that just can't be represented right now and they're just getting like... Are you serious? Clem, work with me, people. Like how much, like what am I supposed to be expecting? Alright. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's either old picks that just never came to like the top play, or in the eyes of the viewers, or in the eyes of the competitors. Or are they talking about like characters that used to be broken, they're now broken, or have returned to being broken? Or is it more like, I guess, new characters that have been completely underrepresented? So Clem, they're here. Okay. Axe users would most often reset to a neutral position after scoring a single hit, so you have slightly increased the stun of the neutral air and down air to provide more meaningful windows to attempt follow-up attacks. We're immediately testing my first suspicion. My first. I'm fairly confident that I think this is what I think it means. But before I make any assumptions, let me find out. Okay. It's not even okay, I definitely overreacted. Let me put them back in position real quick. Okay. And then I guess my second suspicion. I want to find out if this is... Huh, okay. Okay, the assumptions are not so incorrect. While I was playing a bit of ranked ones, I didn't see anything wrong with the game immediately. All I knew is that there were a lot of ruptures playing. Starlight Nair delay is back confirmed. At least. Like it used to be slightly inconsistent. I would say I didn't want it because there was, I mean, it was only Teros Ulgrim in the queue, but at the same time, I don't think it hurts, right? So for anybody who doesn't understand, pretty much these combos are just more consistent. So dodge punishes are a lot smoother. You don't have to worry about about missing anything that is supposed to be confirmed. Like, it's supposed to be your punish. If it dropping at all for any reason would be silly. Okay, now I have really good tunnel vision, so I have no idea what the patches are at the bottom. As one of the blaster's main tools in a neutral game, the side lights carry too much risk. What? Carry too much risk for the current pace of gameplay? So we have reduced its recovery time on miss to... Hang on. Okay, I mean... Blaster sidelight! You're playing a dangerous game, bro! Do you have any idea? Bro, I mean, the light attack is kind of torturous, gang. I don't know if I endorse it right now, but I'm sure I'll endorse it later. Time to find out. Wait, what's the color that this guy uses? Work with me, people. I don't think it's anything that I have. It's cooked. I'm just gonna have to use red. I'm copyright. Okay, work with me. So now I have to know exactly how like far this goes. So you're telling me, oh right, because technically the experimental features a thing. Whoa. I definitely can't punish that horizontally. Your chances of punishing this just decrease significantly. Whoa. Crazy game we're playing. Crazy game we're playing. I don't know, bro. I mean, you know what? Blasters Meta, here we come. And this is just the tip of the iceberg because I have nothing to do with whatever's going on legends wise. And so far we're only like at the very top of this browser, so I can tell that this is gonna take a while. And clearly there's some level of compensation for this. Because if Blaster's sidelights, bro, that's the reset Richard like favorite attack. That is the preferred attack. So I don't know what I don't know if I endorse it, but you know what? Sure. And I guess this is on this, so the sun never changed, the recovery time didn't change. At least we didn't like accidentally get anything too crazy. However, this also makes Blaster's dex dependent technically. What does 9 dex Blaster's sidelight look like? Time to find out. Oh no! I got an ad. Oh god! I have to wait. I have to wait. Come on. Skip button, please arrive in my direction. Oh, there we go. Cool. So where was I getting at? Okay, so yeah, I was tripping because I was like, I wonder when the patch notes were gonna drop. And now they're here. Nice. Okay. Let's experiment real quick. Cause I know Vivi is what? 4 decks? It's just not that much. But let's assume you want to go 9. Like you really don't want to be punished at all for any reason. And Rax is already slightly meta technically. Because I guess by this standard, now that they made it so that Blaster's sidelight is actually, you know, tough to punish, and it's a 4 dex character that we're talking about, most of the meta picks are 3. Ew! What? What? No. I don't even... I swear... Okay, maybe I'm not tripping. Maybe it's because of fixed recovery. But... I don't know what the chances are that I can punish this. I don't know what the chances are that anybody can punish this. Like, for you to go for this and actually punish it with a SIG or something, you would either have to have more range or you just have to be on, like, true brawler juice. Like, you have to drink from the cup of Odin himself, bro. That is crazy. 1 frame difference? 1 frame enough. 1 frame enough of a difference, bro. That is crazy numbers. I think 1 is enough, especially given what the situation is looking like. You can only dodge through it? Good luck. Do you have any idea how many active frames that attack has? That's the toughest one so far. I don't know if I can endorse it. However, I'm gonna let it slide because this is only the tip of the iceberg, and Brawlhalla needs more content for me. This is though, I guess, in this context, this is mostly for the VV players. VV is currently in the meta. I wonder what it's looking like for Rex. I think technically his gameplay should be up if the Warlock is still available. Whew. Alright. Moving on from the jump scare that is Blaster's sideline. I could never have anticipated it. Is there no dark mode? I'm sure there is, but I have to force it, and then I have to look, and then it's like, oh. Well, I just saw the chakram stuff. I didn't see it, but I'm like, okay, yeah, it's a long list visually in my peripherals. Anyways, we have slightly decreased the cannon's downlight damage in order to reduce its recovery time on miss, bringing its risk more in line with the current pace of gameplay. I hope this is good news, because cannon at its current state was the highest damage you could possibly get on the weapon. I couldn't stand neutral air. I hope that neutral air is there, but I don't think it is. Okay. The cannon cider now has slightly greater force. Are you sure? 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 Let's assume. Okay, let's go with a different mindset. Every single weapon is currently experiencing buffs except for greatsword or something. Okay, cannon downlight. Decreased recovery time. Yo, I think the only reason why I endorse this a little bit less, or more like, okay, maybe I don't unendorse it, but I am very suspicious of how that's gonna carry out. The reason why I say that is because let's also remember that every character that has currently been revised in the meta has always been high strength. If it hasn't been high strength, maybe it's Onyx, right? Small reminder to like up the stream. It helps a lot. If we're increasing the force, let's also remember that there are Amethyst players that are currently pending, especially given that there's axe buffs going on. So, very scared of what's to come next, right? Just a little bit more variable is just enough. So like, the chances of Zol having perfect damage are slightly higher. I don't know if it's right. I can't say if it's right. But let's experiment, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just like tripping out for a sec. Where's Amethyst? And this is on Shiganshina District. I definitely butchered that. And this is a 2's map, right? And cannon is a popular 2's weapon, and axe is a popular 2's weapon. That is now that is now completely in the vision of anybody who's playing the 2's meta at all for any reason. Okay, there we go. Okay. Let's just look at what the numbers are gonna look like. Alright, already that is a very bad sign. That's a terrible sign. I don't... Dude, that was instant. What? Yo, I'm... Okay, maybe everybody has that power. Okay, maybe everybody else has that power. Maybe I'm just tripping. Okay. I know that Silent Sarah, especially at these points of the stage, are supposed to be like KOing or whatever. But I don't know how much. Alright. Let's try your idea, Clem. Sure. Let's go to the edge of the stage. Let's assume a player's recovering. Someone who's on hammer. Who's on hammer that plays twos? Kind or something. He's fighting against prime experience, right? That guy has yet to win. He has yet to take it home for the first time. Right? Okay, fine. He's in his prime. He just rotated on Lawrence. And he's going for the silent serve of a lifetime. And, okay, to be fair, it is a little bit inconsistent. So, work with me. Let's try that one more time. And this time at 90. Right? It doesn't KO here. It doesn't KO here. It doesn't KO here. Oh my god, you are asking for it. People brawlhalla, I know I'm not tripping. You're putting this character straight on the map immediately, bro. You know, dude, and that's already including axe buffs. Alright, you know what? Fine. Clearly you want this meta to change. I understand completely. Just remember that it's more canon. I mean, to be fair, the weapon's kind of fun to watch, I guess. But let's try 80. I don't know how to input this perfectly. This takes a while for me. I'm a canon hater, not a canon enjoyer. Okay. So you're telling me that at 80, they're just... I mean, I guess, right? This is a new map after all. You really want to try this? Yo. Okay, so... Already, it's a very meta-defining patch. Sure. Brawlhalla, you did your job, bro. That is crazy. You do the rotation on... Experience does a rotation on Lawrence. This is Thor, by the way. This is 7 defense. The average twos player is playing on 7 defense, right? So it's not the most inappropriate assumption. But Experience is on Zol this next tournament and nothing will stop him. I hope you guys know. Rin Axe D-Sig KOs at 40 from the edge. I remember I played ranked ones versus Luna somewhere in 21. And I hit him with the Zinker on Axe D-Sig. So while you guys are still here and still observing, I'd like to take the chance to look at what I think is probably the most influential part of the patch so far. So we'll get there. We'll get there, bro. Just give me a second. Okay. The Chakram is very highly requested. I didn't enjoy the way it was behaving in the first patch, to be honest. I really didn't like it. But the reason why has a lot to just do with it didn't come as a new weapon. It came as a weapon that just like released and was kind of at the bottom of the barrel after its first release. But it makes sense, right? I mean, it's only Priya who really botched the quality of one of the tournaments. I think it was because Ben like pretty much was just like, okay, let's play Chakrams. I'm sure it's broken, but it's not that broken. And then everybody's experimenting now. Vem understands the meta, and now he's actually like at the complete top for one tournament. In the 3 months that nobody was practicing Chakrams, he was just right there. So already you could just tell. Alright. The Chakram Fused Delight. Alright. Yo, guys, I would like to inform the media that an atomic bomb was sent to my phone. Yo, I have no idea what it is. But we will be finding out very soon. Just tune into the end of the stream. Make sure you like it. Okay. Chakram. The Chakram Fused Downlight now has greater stun and less force to provide more reliable combos and string opportunities. Very highly requested. I couldn't even ask you how many times, bro. Like, Priya was nice, no? But after pre, it was just tough. I don't know. It's no fun, right? I forget where I was going with this. Right. Ransom was nice and all, but his chakrams aren't exactly the worst in the world. I think the SIGs are fantastic, but the chakram itself had such low base damage that I wasn't exactly a fan. It was almost as if you were it's almost as if you're trying your hardest to bully somebody, but there's just no damage going on. It's almost like it felt like raid boss gameplay pretty much all the time. So let's just go over this. Okay, chakra infused downlight. Increased stun from 25 to 27. Change force from 42 to 42 fixed 5 variable to 44 fixed 3 variable. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, so I wonder what that does for the split on, or for the joint on, what was it? How much on like 0 damage? I want to see what the white follow-ups are looking like, and then I can see what it's looking like for later, I guess. Okay. Okay, work with me here. Oh my god, I forget that I still have the thing on. Okay, maybe I need a video to see this, but that doesn't look like. Okay, sure. Now I do know that Chakram's kill potential is pretty low. Yeah, this is, oh wow, it actually takes a while now. Definitely a lot more. So I guess at higher health now it's harder to actually get the KO from, I guess, split sidelight. And then on white, it's like at least you're not negative. You're not negative on sidelight delight, which is convenient, I suppose. I think that's what it is. Maybe I'm just tripping. I'm not sure what this means follow-up wise though. Maybe it's because I haven't exactly seen the other patches. Oh right, I forgot the damage. I forgot. Sorry, fellas. All right. Honestly, is that as? I know there's like way more optimal setups here, but I'm trying to figure out if it means anything for like, I guess, loops maybe. No dice. Huh. Okay. Well, nothing just yet. Nothing of immense like revision just yet. Maybe I'm just not tripping, or maybe I just need to see more. Okay, anyways. Chakra infused cider. Increase the amount of allowed acceleration during this attack. Chakram split cider. Increase the amount of allowed acceleration. Okay. I wonder how crazy this is and if we're approaching orb territory or not. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, and then split neutral air. Wait, is it? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, wait. Wait, I think fused D-Light is the one where it's not joined, but it's in. Oh, okay. Let's try this. That always used to be a true combo, right? Okay, recovery immediately is harder, I guess. It's harder to escape. Maybe it's like, oh, cider's allowed. I guess. That has to be possible, right? One frame. You guys are sneaky. But Okay, that changes everything. But why is the variable lower as a result? That doesn't... Maybe I'm just out of touch, but I'm not exactly sure what that means for the weapon. But already... Oh gosh, you could... By technicality, let's assume you're recovering and you hit this D-Light, you could technically reverse somebody DI style. Like it's Scythe. Which is nice. I could work with that. Like just more potential for more stun and actually giving it like that same meta feel as Qatar's. That's what my best takeaway is from here. Oh right, I forgot. Alright, let's look at what Fused Stare looks like. Maybe I'm... That has to be... How much higher is that? That actually looks like a lot. Okay, and that was for what? Fused Cider as well as... Okay, and as well as Split. Okay, that one is marginally less. But that is enough to change the way this weapon's played for sure. Like, and it's not even close. Huh. You could actually empty hop into Sarah and you would still be in the same position after you hit it. That basically makes it a perfect punish tool. I can get that. I can get that. Okay, so cannon is meta. If people really want to play horizontal cannon, then they can. It feels like this game is approaching like it's actually under a less vertical approach so far, because all of the ceilings so far on every map have been very, very high. But I wonder how much it would be abused if the ceiling was any lower, to be fair. But horizontal gameplay also sounds fun. The only thing is that I was not ready for the Attack on Titan map to have the kill box at the bottom be so crazy. Koji Ninja School. I see that on the bottom left. Is anybody else tripping? Ah, whatever. Maybe you guys just gotta launch the map because I know the bitrate is a bit wacky. Yeah, okay. So D-Light is available. D-Light Sarah is a thing now. D-Light recovery is a lot more confirmed at the very least. So thank goodness. And then I guess fuse D-Light into NSIG is a thing on ransom, but maybe that's what the force is for. But that wouldn't make it sense either, to be fair. I guess maybe the variables for maybe they just made it lower so it's like it's still not completely affected by damage, but just enough. Just enough for it to matter. Okay, I can get behind that. Okay. Nair. They said, oh, ciao guys. Ciao defensive and brawl. Oh boy. Guys, say goodbye to my goats, defensive and brawlhalla. They have been splendid this stream. And for my first what's it called? For my first stream back, super blessed to have them come on and actually like drop the patch notes, promote me and everything. Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay, so split neutral air is 45 to 48. All right, let's take a look. Okay, that's not even possible. Maybe I'm just tripping for that, but I gotta figure out what could be like niche from late timings, right? Ah. It just feels more consistent, and this is setting up marginally lower than before, so they're definitely doing their job here, which is very nice. It looks more consistent. It's just yeah, I could work with this. Hang on. I completely forgot to also change the title of the stream. Where am I? Alright, okay. Okay. Also, the VODs stay forever. Like I don't change these, I don't delete these or anything. So if you guys ever want to come back to this, then by all means, I might have to make a video on it, to be honest, given Brawl and Defense's efforts recently. Right, I forgot. Sorry, my mic was off. But Clem, is there any way you remember anything about the variable damage that Hughes was showing us on Lady Vera? Wait, is it still off or am I tripping? Oh no, it's working. Okay. Anyways, I need to know if that is still functioning or if it's like still a bug or anything. Because I think it's worthy of discussion. But yeah, so there's a damage buff that Hughes was showing us back at the hotel from last year's BCX. And pretty much, to keep it very simple, I can actually show you guys what this looks like. But what happens is Lady Vera's side sig damage is unusually inconsistent. Like, in some points, it actually has more damage than others, despite it not being the fully charged version. Just watch. So, tap 25.96, right? It's slightly charged. 19 damage. Sometimes it's 29. It actually happened perfectly as I was describing it. So that's the only part about Lady Vera that I guess stayed that I should have said while they were here. Ooh boy. Like it has this, right? But even though that's the case, on minimum damage, like let's say like somewhere in like pretty, depending on how you hit this, you could definitely still score yourself a KO. Well, okay, technically you could score one on any map, Jesus. But it has a different variation to where you could still like really score a KO if I'm not tripping. I just need to find the right one. Yeah, that one right there. It's so variable. Okay, there we go. So pretty much this makes it so that side sig has maybe like 4 different forms of force. It's so unusual. It's okay, so guys, and I guess I want to be clear for this one, but the patch notes are not exactly the most confusing thing in the world, but it's also like I don't know what's coming next after the next, right? I don't know what this concludes into, because currently chakrams just went up maybe 3 tiers. Like this could be this weapon could technically be top 5, right? Because now it doesn't depend completely on one legend. It is now a spectrum. Like, we clearly don't have to rely on Priya. Like, Ransom now exists, and so does Lady Vera. Now we just have to wait. Yeah, I mean, Lady Vera's side tick is just a gamble and a half, isn't it? Cannon has officially moved up the meta significantly. Blasters, it was already unpunishable. Moving it down 3 frames is so... I can't endorse that. Okay. Back to gauntlets. So, for anybody who's been living under a rock, leading meta weapon, obviously a problem and a half, just a very downright, like, obnoxious, disgusting, vile weapon. And hang on, in its balanced state, not as in like the weapon isn't satisfying to play or that it's bad. Don't execute me, brawlhalla. I meant it's good. It's good. It's just really good, like a bit too good. It makes up about 40% of the current player base according to StarGG. That's all I'm gonna say. So, I want to know what the word is, what they've changed. Gauntlet highlight, increased recovery time from 620 to 9 fixed 20. Not too bad. You know what? It's actually a lot. That's actually marginally enough, given what Gauntlet's normal lineups are. Even though it's the entire cast, like there's no Gauntlet character that isn't played, and the only one that's less than the others was one that was already dominating before, which was Petra. Okay. Increased recovery time on miss from 921 to 10 fixed 21. One or 2 frames. So they're sprinkling and they're keeping it in the meta, but while also giving it like a small slap on the wrist for its miss action. Yeah, I mean the attack's integrity still hasn't changed though. So I wonder if this is worth revising, but let's give it a shot. Let's see what I'm missing. Like, let's just see how it feels. I wanna give it a shot of figuring out how it feels. Alright, it feels fine on this. Oh! Oh, wait! Okay. Maybe I'm tripping because this is 1 frame. This is only a 1 frame difference. But, wow, you actually can't even... Dude, this is like the risingest snare. And on the highest points, you are still punished by something... like, I don't even know. You can still easily be punished by even sword delay. Like, this is enough of a hitbox. That's actually good news. That changes enough. It changes enough. Because it is 3 dex gauntlets. And I'm not trying to fight all the aerials in the world, so I think this is good news for me and for anybody else who's playing currently in the gauntlet meta, because it's not the most marginal thing in the world, but at the same time, I think this changes a lot because you are just not allowed to miss cider. Like, a grounded punish is guaranteed. Okay, let's highlight. Okay, you know what? This little sequence of Sidelight Cider being this much tougher. It is a light attack. I'm in line with this. You know what? I don't hate it. It's almost giving you more dependency on your accuracy than anything. Because if you miss, you're gonna feel it for sure. Alright, I'm still trying out the gauntlets. Okay. And this is only on miss. Sidelight Ciders. Thankfully still a thing in its own right. I think it should have these assets given that Cannon is killing at 80 currently. And Zul is a guaranteed 2's pick. Okay. I think that works. I think that works. You see Mark dropping Vortex over this? Not even close. Like this just makes him a bit more conscious of sidelight and how he's placing it, because sidelight wasn't exactly a throw out, but it's less of a throw out now than before. So I'll see him taking more of his time with it. What do you think about Bo? Don't spoil me, bro. You're about to die, bro. I'm just gonna assume you lied to me. Okay. Let's okay. Guitars. Okay, the guitar's neutral light now halts the user's descent through the entire recovery time when gravity cancelled, to provide a more similar distance to the opponent across dexterity values. The recovery time itself still maintains the current dexterity breakpoints. The guitar's down air now does less maximum damage to bring the reward of its dodge punishes strings closer in line with those available on other weapons. That is fantastic news. You guys gotta get it, bro. Like, Gooey isn't just the only guitar player on the planet, and not only that, like, this is needed to happen, because Guitars is reaching a level of strength that actually makes it stronger than some of the other newer weapons. It was almost like, it was really meta. Like, I'm sure it's the same, but I wonder how much more I guess damage it brings to the table, because the base damage nerf is very needed. I'm not saying that Queen Knight isn't allowed to have high strength punishes. I'm asking it to have less of that, because let's also remember that Kataris is a high stun weapon. Like, you are being contested all of the time. You have to play their game pretty much if you want to get a punish or actually get like a starter, get in there. Wait a minute. Yeah, decreased damage. Okay. Sekus, you were tripping me out. I swore you were. Yeah. Okay, I'm tripping. Wait, no, I'm not tripping. It's decreased damage. Lower base damage was needed. Now, I wonder how much 2 damage does, right? But Qatar's down there, as Glitchabout has currently and already expressed, is pretty much the core of the weapon right now. So, you know what? Sure. Increased gravity cancel time. So pretty much what that means, if I'm not tripping, is just you don't really have to worry that much about. Oh, okay, yeah, that is way easier. That's way easier. You pretty much just get to GC End Light and then go into recovery for free. Now, if you guys have caught on to any of my streams or any of the gameplay that I've had, this is great news for me, because I don't have to worry about missing the overextension, which means that if I hit a GCN light, then you're all dead. You will all now be dying at 100. But okay, a very flat change. I'll say that much. A lot less than I was expecting. They nerfed, and then I guess they did a quality of life balance. Guitars weren't being played the same way that gauntlets were, but I was already experimenting with that. Okay, Lance. To keep better place in the current neutral game and more easily catch opponents, because oh my god, that used to be such a huge gripe that Stingray was talking about earlier. Okay, let's continue with that. I don't know why I went flat for a second. Sorry. Okay. Okay. The Rocket Lance sidelight now has slightly greater vertical threat coverage. Some of its power has been shifted from exhausted recovery. I mean, what are the chances of you hitting that nowadays? Increase time to hit from 12 to 14 to match the uncharged recovery attack. Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, that's a cook. That's a cook. I can actually get behind that. Let me find Rupture. Okay. 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 I can get behind this. Just work with me here for a sec. Oh. Bring me Lord Vrax. I need to know. I know we were talking about this before, but now I need to know what that means for Vrax. Like, please. Okay, there we go. Bro! Oh, you're not punishing that. Again, you're not punishing this. Look at this. Not to mention that it already has more vertical. Oh my god. Okay, yo, brawlhalla was not joking. Okay, so they're talking about characters that are sleeper that haven't had representation up until this point. And they mean it. They actually mean it. What is that? Okay. You know what? Okay. Now, it's not that 2s is the most changed thing in the world, but it's due to be experimented with. It will change. Like, it just will. It just will. Right? Because if you're playing Onyx Mushong or Kaya, you're actually behind now at this point. It's not that the characters are bad, but the other ones are just clearly worth picking up. Should you play Lord Vrax? Bro, you can play whatever you want. I can't lie, they're all good now. Like, every character's good so far. Cannon blasters exist, right? Oh! Wait, Isaiah! Isaiah's technically meta, right? Hang on. Guys, give me 1 second. I want to change the title of the stream so bad, but I think I'm streaming my screen. I'll change to the camera one in a bit while I'm working on that. But for now, let's just continue. So, okay. Oh, right, I forgot about recovery. That's part of it. I improved because I asked God. Thank God, bro. I had to play 4-speed to have good force. I mean, yeah, small price to pay, right? I think it's also like bringing in like the meta for characters with questionable stats, which is also nice because that involves most of the character pool. What are my launch options? I don't have any. The only one that I might have is like capped FPS. I think I have it set to 300. All right. I think that does it for Lance. I mean, to be fair, exhausted recovery does exist there, but I mean, come on. I mean, increased time to hit. I'm sure you guys know exactly what that looks like. Maybe I'll see like a patch, or maybe I'll see an interaction where somebody dodges into a recovery. They try to dodge through it, and since it's 12 instead of 10, it just happens to cover a dodge. Everything is hitting late. It's super like inconvenient. Okay. I am not looking at this, but that is a huge list of changes for Scythe. What could you possibly have done? What have you done? Alright, Hibby. Orb. As some of Orb's most common pokes in the neutral game, we have increased the recovery time on this for the Orb Cider. Ah! They got the Radish patch. Finally. Orb Cider and Down Air to provide a greater window to punish reckless use of these attacks. Let's go! Let's go! Oh my god! They got the anti-Radish, bro. Finally! What are the names of these characters again? Petra? Alright. Ew. Ew, that's actually bad, bro. I mean, the drift, I guess, stayed, so maybe it's not so bad, but yeah, the drift definitely stayed, but whoa, your chances of punishing a sider is actually, it's actually close now. Salutations, Sark_gamer. Forgot to mention, but there is an atomic bomb that is currently on my phone. Now, I need you guys to tune into the end of the stream because I have no idea what it means. I have no idea what it means. Okay, so cider is way easier to punish. A grounded cider is still annoying, but that's more than enough time. You touch the ground for more than enough time. More than enough. I think we're true. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. And then I get, oh wait, I didn't review Downer. Oh, of course. Oh yes! Yes! Guys, do you have any idea who the best player in US West is? It's not The Faith, it's not Wubs, it's GeForce. And the only reason why it's GeForce is because of this stupid move. It's finally nerfed, bro. You guys have no idea how much this changes everything. This is such a good punish. Like, and as you just mentioned, what's your name? Silver Slayer 56, my goat! I didn't even notice you were here. What's up? This is the freest. Spear is the only, and I'm saying this seriously, Spear is the only anti-air with the true combo punish. I am so glad to announce to the rest of the world that Radish and GeForce will feel my wrath if I were to compete. As soon as I get my prep time, it's cooked. Everyone will feel it. Okay. Alright, I also forgot to kind of like shimmy this a little bit to the left. There we go. So I see 5 changes. Guys, what am I gonna see, bro? Or it's fine. No, it's not. It is cooked beyond belief. There's no throwouts anymore. The only one that probably exists is Nair, but nobody actually likes the move that much. This is great news. Alright, so the side neutral light and neutral air now have greater recovery time on miss to provide greater windows to counter this powerful string weapon. The backwards neutral air and backwards down air now have slightly less stun to provide a wider window to escape follow-up attacks. Can I... hang on. Maybe I blanked out or something, but let me look over. Greater recovery time, greater windows to counter, so easier to punish. The backwards neutral air and backwards down air? Oh, it's active input versions, okay. Less stun to provide a wider window to escape follow-up attacks. Now, here's the thing with active input neutral air, it's that it was very escapable from the jump. The only big gripe that people had with it was that you wanted to gain more time while you were on the stage, or off the stage, sorry, by drifting in. And what that does is it just gives Scythe more chances to contest you. But if you were to drift away, you could punish this pretty easily. And that's, bro, that's a company secret. Like, that's a file level secret. Like, secret file secret. Because I never saw anybody actually put it into practice, but it was a very common knowledge for anybody who was in maybe top 5, but it also wasn't. Like, some folks were still drifting in, trying to like look for escapes or whatever. Like, it was never practiced. So seeing this, it's just like, I think Scythe could be cooked, truthfully. You've also reduce the threat coverage at the edges of cider and at the bottom of the recovery attack. What are they doing? Hang on, work with me. Reliable avenues of approach for the bottom of recovery. Really? Like, does it really warrant that? That is crazy, bro. Scythe just went from top 1 to top 3. Hold on. Maybe more if we're thankful. Scythe and light increase recovery time on miss, of course. Now remember that Marky Moo is playing exclusively. He doesn't play exclusively Scythe, but this stops this could stop the Mordex meta for good. As in, there are just characters that are just so much better, right? Okay. Scythe there, increased recovery time, decreased stun. Threat coverage for cider. I need to see this for the extreme edges. So I think if we're talking about the extreme edges, it's either lower cider and the top part of cider, right? So like the anti-air portion that just looks super wonky every time it hits, bro. I want to see how that looks like in just a moment. I just want to read this out. Side down there, decreased stun at the backwards, active input from 12 to 11. Okay, that's not too bad. I thought it was a lot worse than I was imagining, but this also makes active input down air to Sarah a lot less consistent. So it's like you only have one shot at actually killing somebody in white. It's almost like battle boots. That's how it feels. Okay. Side recovery, and then it's just decrease the hitbox. Okay. Work with me here. Now, for the sake of accurate and truthful representation of the characters, let me make sure that we're on the right attire. Mordex, of course. Okay. Oh my god! What? 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 No. That is different, bro. I know it's 2 frames. I know it looks bad because you're not me. But these aren't throwouts anymore. Maybe, I guess in this context, the dex values do say that Mordex is probably sitting at 3 recovery frames of this instead of 2. But that is crazy. Okay, so the grounded kit is pretty much way less of a throwout than before. I swear it wasn't like this before. I know it's 2 frames, but dude, that's enough. Like, you can see that. I swear it used to be instant. Like, you weren't planted on the ground for this long beforehand. Okay. Let's assume that nobody sees it. Let me just assume that nobody sees it and I'm just tripping silly. Okay. And then what else did it say? Okay, so scythe recovery. Hit me. What's your... Yo. It's like the barber really just shaved off everything. The bottom is completely missing. It is missing, bro. Like, can some... I need Brawlhalla to drop a patch video so I know exactly what I am and am not paranoid about, but that is crazy. It's missing, right? Oh, by the way, the side skin is the one from the really unusual looking Mordex skin, the Rottweiler. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so if the bottom part is completely missing, like, it's like, how hard is Scythe to approach in this context, though? You know what I mean? I swear it was just never this, like, I swear it was just never like this. But this stops, bro, this stops the Scythe meta so... 8 damage! Or 8 dodge window. Okay, that is clearly confirmed, but... I mean, that's the least of our worries. It's obviously just one more frame. But I imagine it has less impact and higher damages, right? Okay. But the bottom is just... it's shaved, bro. I mean, recovery was always more of a follow-up tool than anything, but Enlight into recovery is not guaranteed anymore for sure. So let's go ahead and experiment with that. Oh, this definitely doesn't hit anymore. It used to hit so comfortably. Now it's just barely there. Now it's just barely catching. I mean, you know what? Okay, now what about this? Oh! Ew! Yo, the side meta is actually like halted for sure. You used to have so much power in this situation. That and I'm telling you guys now, I'm inputting as fast as I can for the jump. Like, it is missing that snappiness that it used to have. I didn't know that they were cracking down on scythe like this. Does GC Enlight Rec still work? Good question. Let's find out. No, definitely. Okay, so it's not that the follow-up is completely missing, but it is definitely way harder to hit. Wow, I don't know. It was already jumpable? Of course it was jumpable. But I'm saying that it doesn't have as much of a window. Because people don't actually jump these strings most of the time unless you're super conscious of your defensive state. Which pretty much just means that, like, you're allowed to do custom combos sometimes on your opponents. The number red is forced, by the way, Hemo. Hi, Hemo. Dude, the entire point that I'm trying to make is that you can make custom combos, bro, most of the time. Like, D-Light into GC D-Light on both hammer and sword, as an example, right? It's never actually the most unjumpable thing in the world, but if somebody really feels it and they think that you're not going to dodge it, because you're more focused on your dodge than anything, then they'll try it, you know? Or if you're dodgeless and they just know that you might accept death, or maybe it's just like, it's at white. Maybe you won't anticipate something like that. Then it actually makes perfect sense. Okay, that changes everything though. I swear I don't want to do too much. I don't want to scream. I don't want to yell. But yo, scythe is actually out. Scythe is out. Because if... And like... I can feel that, bro. Never is the same. Maybe it's because of the dex values, but I swear it wasn't like that before. And... actually, more importantly, while we're still here, I do want to take a small gander at what it's looking like for Jiro. Because if Jiro's in the same position, then what's that looking like? Oh, okay. Significantly more tolerable. I'll say that much. Wait. Okay, so for anybody who's confused right now, if you ever threw out this Nair as a callout, you could still technically avoid like really low punishes like Lance Sidelight or Sword D-Light. This is gone. Like, you are glued to the floor. That is crazy. Okay, guys, my verdict has changed on Markimu's potential verdict on the situation. This guy's probably off. He's probably off. He's definitely dropping more decks, because if the SIGs aren't good enough, like, there's no way to compensate for this level of change. That's my best verdict, right? Okay. Moving forward. Oh, we're at the patch notes. Guys, remember to stay at the end. I don't know what I've been handed, but please, I don't know what's supposed to happen, but I'm actually pretty excited to see this. Okay. Markimu on cross, probably. We have increased the time to hit and recovery time on miss for the spear sidelight to provide a wider opportunity to punish or evade repeat use of this attack, given its high potential reward. You know what? Yeah, that makes sense. Hi, Jacoby. Yo, okay, I swear it can't be that cool. Like, every top player and their mom is tuned in, bro. I'm so glad to see all of you. Okay. So, Jacoby, given the way that you said spear law, I'm not, I don't know if I'm happy to see this. Okay. Increased time to hit, so more hitboxing, okay. For the spear side, to provide a wider opportunity to punish or evade repeat use of this attack, given its high potential reward. You know what? That makes sense. Sidelight Nair is free. Sidelight Nair is literally free. It's just free. Until that changes, I don't think spear is completely gutted in any way. Gutted, no. Worse, yes, probably. The spear's side air now has less damage and force to better match its overall range and utility. Fine. I'm not. Yeah, I'm about to cry real tears of agony and despair. I am not. Ah! Get this thing out of me! Why is it so bad now? Alright. Before I get an aneurysm. Or pop a vessel or something. Similarly, okay, bro, like, yo, you're firing enough shots, bro. We have also decreased the damage and force of the recovery attack and decreased the amount of... Oh, hang on. I happened to there, I think. Okay, awesome. Okay, hit me. Decreased damage from 18 to 17. Decreased force from a range of 6144 to 6042. Okay, so it's less at white, which means that you're actually negative on white if you hit the recovery. Decrease the amount of allowed acceleration in the backwards direction. Nair is not the only thing, but it's the core thing. That's the only gripe that I have with it. I wonder if that's like that much of a change. So let's experiment. Since you guys know that I play this weapon religiously, I want to give you guys the chance to see what it looks like from a player who is currently playing spear, and also randomly played it while I was playing ranked ones and didn't notice a thing. All right, I forgot I'm still in the. Okay, it's 14 damage. You know what? That's always what it's been doing. 15 per tap. Okay. You know what? Sure. Now, what does that mean? What? 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 Are you serious? What you're deciding to tell me? What you want to tell me is that we have to rely on recovery. Like that's ever scored the KO, right? This is on the edge. To be fair, it is a 2s map, so I guess it's not that bad, but... Dude. That's barely killing! It's 170 damage, I include the D-Light with the Sarah, and it just barely gets it. It barely gets the KO. Are you kidding me? Yo, I'm yelling crazy style, like I can feel like the cursed energy in my system, bro. I'm hot, bro. I actually need this fan on. I mean, okay, did Sidelight's recovery time? Oh no. Oh no. Wait. Oh, that's why. Yo! Oh my god! Ew! What is that, dude? Ew! Dude, there's no point. Yo, put it. Okay, guys. I'm describing the meta right now. It's Zoe versus Kaya. And I'm on 3 decks. I miss my sidelight, so I receive 160 damage for the punish that I just tried to make. And I just get hit with 60 extra when I respawn. Because that is ridiculous, bro. That's guaranteed in the half. I'm thinking about the one time, right? I guess story time now. We were at BCX, right? We were just watching from the crowd. We were approaching like maybe the top 3 area, I think. Photo was just finishing up his crowd work. And then he came up to one of the benches. And he happened to just sit right next to us. And I'm wondering about when he unironically and seriously asked, "Wow, it's barely killing." He actually asked the masses, or well, not the masses. It was like me and Flower. He was like, "Yo, do you think spears should only be one swing on miss?" And I said, "No, that was broken. I mean, look at this, bro. It's obviously a big hitbox, right? Like that makes sense." Wow, spears just not functioning. That is 160 damage from the edge. That is not KOing. Wow. Okay. What was I gonna? Alright. He was asking us if spears should unironically do one swing on miss. And we were like, nah, I mean, it's still a big hitbox. People hit the second hit all the time. I don't think it's actually like completely warranted at all, to be honest. Oh my god, that's still barely doing it. There it is again, bro. Cut that out. But after that, he was just like, pretty much he thought that, I think he thought that Gui was a low meta warrior. But so now we're here. How did this request from Photo just not follow through esports wise? If he knew about the balance and whatever I was telling him, and how did he endorse this crazy whiff change? It's not like, to be fair, it is a very active move, but that is so much, bro. That is a lot. I don't like, if you want every punish to be a sick punish, then just tell me that. It's actually sick, bro. Torture. Recover to the stage and backdrift. I'm getting ready for that, bro. Alright. Okay, maybe I don't play spear like that. Oh, are you talking about standalone recovery? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. At least it's still saved on Dash Impulse. I'm about to KO my head off, bro. Oh my god, that's actually crazy. What? How much better was it at the time? Oh, hang on, people. Okay, let's try that again. Yo, yucky. That's just yucky, bro. Wherever you've been, wherever the wind took me, bro. Okay, so clearly, like the impulse versions don't look different, because truthfully they aren't. But this is crazy. Like, I'm pressing back as hard as I can. I am. Dude, that's crazy. I mean, it's not. I don't know if this is like the most warranted thing in the world, but at the same time, it kind of is. I guess now you just have to rely on forward inputs only. But why do they need? Yeah, why do they need the back part to be the one that's getting punished acceleration wise if the back part is also the shorter part? And the forward one is the one that's of great concern for the most part. That's the only reason why I'm a bit confused. I'll say that much. I'm a bit confused. Hello, how is Blasters doing in this patch? Fantastic, play Lord Brax. Chill, bro. The balance patch is still fine. It's still fine. It's just a lot. Okay, that concludes the weapons. Now we're getting to the legends. I am very excited. This is, bro. I swear I'm not like delaying or anything, but like we're halfway through this. We're halfway through this webpage now. But yeah. Spear is dead. Spear is dead. With whatever it had left. That's it, bro. It's cooked. I mean, to be fair, I said Spear was top 3 before it got nerfed. LMFAO. With this patch, it is definitely like in the top 10. Nice. Who was I getting at? Right. Okay, so the legends. Cross. All I'm gonna say before I read anything is due for buffs. I'm sure he got some. Let's see what happens. Cross neutral gauntlets and side blasters now have greater force to better match other options or similar options on other legends. Ah. You've also increased the damage of cross down blasters for more appropriate reward. Oh, they went. Oh, wait. They cracked down on the blasters. Okay. And then NSYNC on gauntlets. Yeah, that was the only one that needed to be better adjusted. Scythe over nerfed. Nah, it's not. I wouldn't say over nerfed, but they really want to stop the meta. Like, they really wanted to stop this year. Very simply put. Okay. So let me lock in. Let's go ahead and revise the rest of these legends. So Cross, if I'm not tripping, is, I'd say he's sleeper. I'd say he's now the sleeper pick. Just as long as I'm right. Let me figure out which pieces are actually worth like investing into. And by the end of this, you guys should have a good idea of who is and isn't good by the end of this. That is a lot of charge time. A lot more than I remember. At least Bryn is scoring the at least you can get the KO, I guess. Oh, that is so much better. I know it's not KOing for you guys, and I don't think it will. It's mid-stage after all. But that has, oh my god, that has a much better chance of actually scoring it, bro. So 140 from mid-stage. That is good. That is good. Nope, hang on. Deactivate it? Okay. Boom. Oh, hang on. Okay, so the down version obviously has its gripes, and the early version is the one that knocks out. So if you guys want to actually play Cross, I would highly advise only going for the initial hitbox, which is the first one that comes out and the one mostly at the top. I'm pretty sure I just did the right one, I think. Nice. Oh, I did the second one that's more likely to do it. But that's what I meant. Or maybe, I guess there's sweet and sour spots for the SIG. I'm not sure if you want to keep that though. I'm not sure if BMG wants to keep that. Not recommended. Maybe not yet. But if you're playing blasters, I'm sure this is worth it. Because side sig is actually good. Always has been. I wonder what the reward is for D-Sig though. It ain't too bad, but I think I have to... Oh, has it always sent vertically? Somewhat? You know what? It's not too bad. It's not like you're not mostly relying on blasters as like aerial kit anyways. If you want to score pick, right? But Cross is just better. Finally, right? Oh, wait, what? Okay, so it's okay. To be honest, it's either recovery or NSYNC, but I think NSYNC does the job better theoretically. That's actually, wait, that's actually good. Having a replacer for NSIG, or sorry, for recovery, that's also just better. That also follows up off of D-Light. You know what? I can get behind that. Whew. Alright, fellas, we're halfway through the document. Work with me. I know it's a lot of time, but I only do it for the sake of my content creation, for the sake of making sure that no stream goes to waste. Splendid. The new update is for the new legend and all things balanced. Like this is a long list. All right, King Zuva and Lady Vera, Lin Fei. Okay. All right, King Zuva neutral battle boots now has much greater threat coverage and more reliable use of this attack. You've also increased the damage and force of the later hit window for better average reward. King Zuva's side battle boots now has a faster time to hit after the charge and greater damage and force to bring this signature up to par with other similar armaments. Okay, Zuva needed this. Zuva very well needed this. Very, very well needed this. I'm gonna go ahead and explain why. The biggest gripe that I've had with Zuva, the only reason why it wasn't like at the top immediately, just had a lot to do with his underutility on the one weapon that was supposed to count. Now, what I want to know is, how good is it now? All right. Oh! Okay, so if you hit it late, then that's one thing. If you hit it on dash impulse, it's still chill, I think. I charged it. That's not even fair. Okay, but if you hit it close, you actually get more reward for hitting it. I don't remember the last time we've had anything like that. Huh. And that's on 140 versus the 7 defense legend center stage. Maybe it's time. Yeah. Whoa. This actually does change quite a bit. I think theoretically, I believe that King Zuva could be a meta pick. Could be. And okay, that was just side sig, right? Okay. Okay. I already never liked this egg. Oh my god. I know there's like a specific hitbox to hit in order for it to KO, but yeah, we gotta ask for it. That's for mid stage. It's actually I wouldn't say overwhelming, but it's definitely worth the reward because I think it's the recovery time that they changed, right? Maybe I'm tripping. Okay, decreased time to hit from slightly increased deck coverage, increased force of the later hit window from 55 to 56, increased damage. Okay, so it's just better. It's just structurally better. I can see this meta changing. Okay. Definitely in twos. Like this is so long overdue. I'm so glad they finally followed through with this. Okay, Lady Vera, you've decreased the force of Lady Vera's uncharged side sig to bring its knockout power more in line with other similar options on other legends. You've also decreased the force of Lady Vera's uncharged D-Sig while increasing the force for the charged version to provide a more notable difference between the two. Lady Vera is also now legal. Yeah. I mean, 60 to 58? 50 to 50? I don't. You know what? Maybe it's just to make sure that the side sig held version is better because I don't know if you guys were here, for anybody who wasn't here, but there is a damage bug on Lady Vera that is just, bro, I wouldn't say it's like the worst thing in the world, but it's also completely unexpected. Here, take a look. Here, just look at this. Just look at this. So tap 24, slightly charged 25. Okay, fine. Slightly more charged 27. Almost fully charged 19. Slightly less charged than fully charged 18. And then tap is just 24. I mean, I guess you can notice it now, but dude, it just looks stupid. Oh, right. Where am I getting that? So here, boom. Okay. Lymphe side cannon, now a significantly less recovery time on miss. Oh god, I see that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Lymphe side cannon. Hit me. But I wonder what the word is here. This isn't as big of a change as I was imagining. I know it's theoretically supposed to be a lot, but this is just more like, okay, fine, it's overdue. It's a bunch of pretty small hitboxing. Like, look at this, bro. Like, I wouldn't say it's the worst thing in the world, but I wouldn't say it's the worst thing on the planet, but it's like, I mean, dude, the reward is low on miss, and it's also high travel, so I mean, it being high travel also made it unpunishable. So, pretty crazy guess, but oh! Wait, brawlhalla, you didn't tell me! Yo! They put the hitboxing back on weapon throws. Huh. Okay. Okay. Nice. Alright. Guys, give me 1 second. I have to pull up something on my Discord. According to a guy, they want me to play something after we get to the Priya part. So I kind of have to keep everybody. I have to keep it under wraps though. I want it to be a surprise. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking it's gonna be, because I was sent an example somewhat similar to what was going on, but I'm not sure if it's anything remotely close to what I'm imagining. Oh, right, hang on. There we go. Okay, of course. Okay, Priya. Priya's down, the sword down tick now has significantly less minimum charge time and carries more momentum for more reliable use of this attack against highly mobile opponents. Decreased charge from 10 to 5. You're gonna see that change instantly. A lot of momentum from movement to continue briefly after release. They're giving it more drift. Alright, fellas. I'm going to turn down the music for this because I have no idea what's to come next. But this is what I was told to showcase. Now, just to make sure that I have everything under control, I'm going to take a small gander. Okay, I think according to the stream, you guys can see it. So I guess I'm playing this now. Oh My God. So it's, oh my God, bro. I thought, when I said I thought you guys took care of Priya, and it's more like, oh, they're just not in the meta anymore, but they're still good. Oh my God, oh my God. And mind you, Sandstorm was playing Priya just recently. So you just want the guy back on the map, huh? I mean, of course. I mean, Sandstorm, Lord Genius, extravagant, fantastic, individual opponents and personality. But this changes everything. That is such a crazy thing to put on one legend, bro. I guess I have one more question to ask. Why? Time to find out. I want to see what more there is. Oh wait. Oh wait, I forgot. It's dirt easy to input. Guys, you just have to hold down and forward as you input this. And all you have to do to change is just... you just have to do the dodge into the light attack, and that's it. That is free. Now, what's the verdict? What kind of damage are we talking about? And more importantly, what kind of force are we talking about for this character? I guess I want to see what the spiked version is looking like. There we go. Now, mind you, it's this map. I'm fairly confident that on any other map, including the 2s ones, it's cooked. That's for that map. I wish for the safety of anybody who plays within the proximity of Priya. That is crazy to put. That is crazy. Alright, last one. Thea. Thea's side rocket lance now has greater force and damage to bring its reward more in line with its whole duration and overall risk. We have also increased the force of Thea's... Wow, okay, lance desig to be more in line with other similar options. 55 to 58, 53. Okay, we're going hard, clearly. And increase the damage from 22 to 25. So for anybody who doesn't know, so fixed is pretty much just like the damage and the force that it's set at from the jump. And oh, right, I forgot. Nope, there we go. So will this impact use his legacy? That and more, bro. That and more. So, okay. What it's pretty much telling us here for fixed variable, it's like what it's looking like at white, pretty much. At early damages, that's what it's set at. So anything with high fixed force is I guess let me get a good example, like Volkov scythe. Even though it's at white, it is setting you very far away from yourself, the opponent, I guess, in this context. And then they have what? Lance D-Sig. If you guys were here for the start of the stream, the code of conduct was so silly. Oh, nice. They added the meta players. Okay, cool. So after this is like chill. So let's go ahead and revise the last character that we have here on the list, which is Thea. Okay. This character's really has been really underwhelming, truthfully. but not for any specific unknown bad reason. It's just more like, why play Thea when you could play something else? So I'm hoping that with what I'm about to throw out, like my mind should change immediately, which is what I'm hoping. Okay, hang on. Oh my god! Oof. That's barely not cutting it. That is crazy. I don't even know what to say, bro. That's barely KOing it. This is at 110, by the way. How far up the meta did this lady just move, bro? Okay, desync is a little bit more like just it just got better, but I would say it's a bit underwhelming. Yeah, okay. 58 is 60 fixed. Okay, so that's for white damages. I think that makes it so that you are not negative on white. Yeah, you have like way more control over the situation. Being negative was pretty annoying anyways. Yeah, you have, okay, you're completely fine now. So basically just makes it so that you're not negative. That's nice. I can get behind that. And also the setup is like way easier, so you can go to other light effects. Huh. How do you click D-pads, man? I'm trying to learn. I kind of treat it like a keyboard for the most part. The reason why I say that is because I don't like holding onto inputs. Like I don't like hold down or anything. I just tap it. It's like, I wish I could show you what that looks like, but because I don't play wireless, but I can try this. Do you guys see my controller right now? Oh, you do. Okay. Like, I'm still holding, but truthfully, I am moving my thumb up just a little bit per interaction. But the reason why I do that is just for more precision whenever I'm inputting. Because a really big gripe that I used to have with my gameplay was that I was misinputting all the time. Especially on stick, I would input ground pound instead of recovery while I'm recovering. And I'd almost cry real tears of frustration. So, you know, I just don't want to do that. Terms this year? Well, I have to see. How long did it take you to master? Master's crazy, but I moved pretty early, so I want to be able to give you an exact time estimate. It's not like a pure optimization thing about. Who do you think is the best? Of all the characters so far? Good question, bro. Of all the things to see here, maybe I have to make a tier list tomorrow and figure out what the word is. The only reason why there are random FPS drops, by the way, I guess we can talk about optimization just a little bit while we're still here. But one of the gripes that people have is because a lot of their frame rate for some reason just randomly drops. But I mean, those are 1% lows. Those aren't really supposed to happen consistently. So take a look at your drivers. Make sure that they're under control, because you know what I mean? I don't think it's sanctioned. I don't think it makes any sense for the drivers to fail on you. But it's my only possible diagnosis. If it happens on console, which it doesn't, because Brawlhalla is really well optimized on console. It's actually smoother than PC. But if I were to put my finger on it, maybe it's your refresh rate. And maybe you have it locked at your refresh rate instead of putting the FPS on, like, capped to an estimate of where your normal FPS is at. So if your PC, if your monitor sits at 144, then play 200. If you're playing 240, play 300. If you're playing 60, play 100. Because if you're playing uncapped, then you have a better chance for really bad lows. I saw you the first time, bro. Should I buy Fate, Mornix, or Loki? You know what, bro? I think you should be brave about this one. Get Loki. Well, I mean, that makes the balance patch. And I've been streaming for how long now? Trying to find out. For 3 hours. Goodness gracious. I think now is a good time to say ciao. But for anybody who tuned in, I want to say thank you guys. I can't even believe the support that I've gotten recently. I'm so glad that everybody tuned in and just, you guys made my day, essentially. I can't even describe it. If you guys want to see more, of course, we have the X. If you guys want to chat to me at any point for any reason, there is a server that I happen to hold for any more social media updates that I have. So if you want to see any of that, then of course, you know. And also stretch is just preference, but I can evaluate more on that in the future stream. Well, fellas, I think that's everything. I'll see you guys on the flip. And again, thank you so much for having me as your source of entertainment for the next couple of hours, or for the last couple of hours. It has been a long one. All right, ciao.